Now let's visit with Paul Thomas of the Seneca Lake Wine Trail and see what the 2009 season brings for them.
In November and December, we have our ever-popular Deck the Halls weekend events. Those take place just before Thanksgiving in November and then the first weekend in December. And they're both the same event, just different weekends to accommodate different people's schedules. And that event, by far and away, is our most popular and beloved, where people coming year after year to enjoy the event. And the way it works, it's still wine and food pairings. It's co-sponsored by the Christmas House in Elmira, New York. But the unique part of that event is that attendees are given at the start a handmade grapevine wreath made from grapevines harvested in the Finger Lakes region. And then at each of the successive wineries they visit throughout the weekend, they're given a ornament that the winery has created. So at the end of the event, you got all the great memories, of course, all the fun of enjoying all that great food and wine, but also you have a wreath that you've put together with all these ornaments on it. And people tell us time and again how it has become a part of their holiday celebration. Events are intended to welcome people that aren't necessarily wine connoisseurs. It's a friendly environment. The wineries are there to help educate people and to help, and again, that experiencing that combination of food and wine, which is something lost on a lot of people. Even the biggest wine aficionados oftentimes neglect to pay attention to how wine pairs with food, understanding that wine really is intended to be consumed with food, and it in fact is food itself. It goes with a good meal. It's a healthy part of a healthy lifestyle when consumed in moderation. The website is a pretty straightforward site, we like to think. It's pretty easy to find information. It's got a lot of information in it. We keep it very current. And then we also have extensive listings of transportation providers in the region for those that want to choose to hire a limo or a driver of some sort. And those are businesses as well as accommodations, as well as restaurants. And all the businesses that we have listed on our site are engaged in the industry. Most of the restaurants listed on the site have a pretty good selection of Finger Lakes wines available. Also on our website are listed packages, something we started just about a year ago, where for people who just want to come out and have a good time, they don't have to worry about individually setting up all the little pieces of the puzzle. They can go to our website, find the event they're interested in. At the top of the page then is listed packages that we've created, typically with accommodations, transportation, and tickets for the event. And it's all, largely all inclusive. Sometimes there's some meals thrown in or other little extras depending. We try and make different kinds of packages in different parts of the lake to appeal to the different kinds of people and what they're seeking and where they're coming from. Another thing to bear in mind too, kind of new in 2009, we just recently made our site cell phone friendly or PDA friendly. So if you visit SenecaLakeWine.com on your cell phone, you will be greeted by a website optimized for that product, for that hardware. That gives you information on how to contact the wineries. It has some mapping that we're still kind of evolving, but it has a lot of good information, and we hope to continue to make that another convenient way for people to be able to access information about our member wineries and the Finger Lakes region in general. The phone number is 877-536-2717, and we're here weekdays from 9 to 5. Just because it's in your backyard, it doesn't mean it isn't world class, and our wines really are.